Fellow Leo, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear fellow Leo, I'm going to be doing your reading from June 15th to the 21st. This will be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Now, dear fellow Leo, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards and get some final advice. How you doing, my cutie patootie? Looking all that's so yummy. So this is Henry, okay? This is Henry. Got them all medals. This is Michael. They're both are good boys. And I'm Arman. So if you're new here to the channel, welcome. You're in the right place. You're not going anywhere. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And if you're coming back, welcome back. So I love my fellow Leo so much. We're gonna see what's happening for you, Leo. What is an important message? What do you need to know? I have been continuing my trainings for my first Ironman Navajo, the end of July. Okay, July 25th. That's gonna be on some of your birthdays. My birthday is on July 28th, so I'm saying. So let's see what's going on for you, Leo, as we are approaching to the Mercury retrograde, by the way. Okay, so Leo, your challenge is the Five of Swords. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, there is the Queen of Cups, followed by the Six of Cups and the Chariot. No devil so far, but we'll see. So Leo, your challenge here with the Five of Swords, this is about a conflict, okay? Some kind of an argument and conflict. And if you're a Capricorn watching this, your challenge was the Five of Wands. So you both have been going through some stuff. So Leo, your challenge here is the Five of Swords. There has been some sort of an unresolved, unfinished business, drama, conflict, okay? Unfinished conversation here. A lot of you still are kind of like in this place of deciding whether you should completely let go of this situation, even though there has not been a proper closure. Some of you are seeking for a closure. Some of you are seeking for conflict resolution to see if there is an opportunity to heal something together. We're going to clarify this, Leo, and we're going to get more information for you in a moment. In the recent past, you have the Seven of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and Six of Wands. In the recent past, a lot of you, when this person came into your life, you were not really fully ready to enter into a relationship. I think some of you were still dealing with some sort of trauma from the past. I am getting here that there was an offer that came into your way and you accepted that offer. This person, Leo, made you feel seen, heard, understood. You made them feel seen, heard, understood. Some of you are dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Could be literally any other sign. Okay. 422 can be very significant. So you gave this person a chance, you gave this relationship a chance, and the connection started from there. Now, it looks like in the present moment, Leo, for many of you with the Judgment, the Ten of Swords, and the Fool, you're kind of like in this place of, you know, this situation ended with this person. It really didn't last that long. And you are in this process of maybe just burying something. I'm getting here, you just like wanting to basically let go of some sort of a situation, something that's been super heavy. I think a lot of you are in this place of finalizing the decision, but you are not quite there yet because it's been very challenging for you, okay? One moment you decide that you're gonna forget about this situation, even there hasn't been a closure, and move on. The next moment you're like, you know what, let me just stop and smell the roses. I think this person will show up. I think they will come towards my way and there will be a reunion. There will be a reconciliation, which we're gonna clarify and find out. So in the future, you have the King of Cups, Six of Swords, Knight of Wands. Some of you are gonna finally choose to disconnect from this person. No fairy tale readings. Some of you may say, you know what, this person was not emotionally fulfilling for me and I'm disconnecting and I'm walking away. Some of you are still going to go back to this person. You have the Knight of Wands headed towards the Six of Swords, okay? So you may take some time to heal. You may take some break. You may take some breaks here and there in between. But at the end of the day, I do see here that you really have a very strong bond and connection with this person. That you feel like you're being pulled back to each other like a magnet. Okay, you have the Six of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Chariot, and the Ace of Cups. Eventually, there is going to be a... I don't know, maybe that's a dog that was barking, whatever. Hopefully the dog is okay. So dogs, right, can be significant. Now, at the bottom of the deck here, what you don't see, Leo, is that there is going to be an opportunity. Someone is coming towards you away from the past with a lot of love. If you don't want to hear about the past person, maybe not this portion of the reading, but there is an opportunity here of you disconnecting completely and moving towards a completely different direction. You know, I'm going to have to clarify and find out, but Six of Cups shows up, Leo. This is about a past, this is about a soul connection that you have known with. If it didn't show up, I wouldn't be mentioning that, but and then there is the Queen of Cups. You seem to be really opening up yourself to this person from the past that's showing up to you. Some of you maybe also have been seeing very vivid dreams about this person as well. And another thing that I'm getting is as the Mercury retrograde is approaching in the season of Cancer before your birthday season, it's ending right when your birthday season is starting. So you're gonna have a lot of people coming up from your past, not just this person, but a lot of them. So we're gonna clarify everything, and I just wanna mention that I do not post readings on TikTok, so please be safe out there, okay? I don't post readings on TikTok. I don't reach out to people on WhatsApp here and there. I don't do none of this stuff. So be very careful, okay? People are messaging me and asking, hey, I was trying to connect with you on WhatsApp, whatever. Girl, do you think I have the entire world, entire time here to sit and reach out to people on WhatsApp? None of that stuff. You're only gonna see me live behind the paid wall on the membership site. That's where you're going to communicate with me if you want to talk to me or see me live. Let's just put it that way. Okay, on this channel behind the wall, behind the paid wall on the membership site. That's when I'm going to do my lives from now on until further notice. I'm not going to open it up myself to the public until further notice, until when I feel like I need to do so. And, you know, be very vigilant, very careful, okay? What you are watching, who you are watching, in general, what you are consuming. And also, it is a must on this channel. Every other sign is doing this. You're also doing that as well. This is for the new people coming in. You always got to make sure that you're hitting that like button here, okay? Always got to make sure that you're hitting that thumbs up, supporting the channel, liking the video, hyping the video, leaving positive comments. I'm also going to be choosing 2 Leos that I'm going to do readings and pull cards for them during this month at a certain time. The more you engage, the more you give, the more you're going to receive. It's an energy exchange, okay? We got to make sure we're not just sitting there and not doing anything. So let's get into your reading and let's clarify and see what is it that you need to know. Leo, fellow Leo. So 5 of Swords. Okay, let's talk about it. So Leo, the 5 of Swords here is clarified by the Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles. You know, it could be an earth sign you're dealing with or a Scorpio, it doesn't matter what sign. You're in the process of basically deciding if you should completely disconnect from this person or not. I think that, you know, whoever you are dealing with could be also Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. There has been a conflict. And, you know, taking a break is important. Excusing yourself for a minute or for a moment is important, whether this is you or your cross-watcher. Okay, excusing yourself from this 5 of Swords and going more into the 6 of Swords, right? Moving away from chaos is going to be important. Not reacting, not trying to clap back, not trying to reinforce anything, just simply disengaging, de-escalating, and walking away if you are in that kind of a situation right now. Even if you want to say something, Leo, even if you want to express, maybe that's not the right moment to say. You know what I mean? So for many of you, I think the challenge here has a lot to do. Do I stay and do I address this, or do I disconnect and let things unfold naturally? Because you do love this person. I think this is someone that has a very strong personality, very strong masculine energy also. I feel like that a lot of you are just choosing to kind of pursue peace. You want to protect your peace. You don't want no conflict anymore. So that's what's happening in the present moment. And this person is energetically picking up on that. In the past, 7 of Cups is clarified by the 9 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Cups. So, like, as you can see, these court cards that are showing up, my beautiful Leos. my fellow Leos. King of Cups, Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. I think that you and this person played a lot of these, hide and seek, constantly going back and forth, not knowing which direction should you both move to. There was a relationship, but there was also a lot of indecision and not having not having a clear direction, which path are you both going to take? Which way are you both going to move towards? So Page of Pentacles here, there was an offer definitely that came in. I think, like I said, you might have just come out of a very toxic situation and you met this person and you said, this could be the one for me. Clarified by the King of Wands, the Star, and the World. So the Star is the card of an Aquarius. Okay, this is the Star, and the King of Wands is Leo. So some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. It came to an end, the World this year. So definitely a closure, something here came to an end. And also the World has the 4 fixed signs around it, like Taurus, Leo, another Leo, maybe you were dealing with Aquarius, okay? Scorpiana. So for many of you, I think that this situation came to an end apparently, and then you have the Chariot here. Some of you moved, some of you went to a different location, maybe you started moving towards a completely different direction in life here. This offer, this relationship didn't really last like that long. Maybe months, maybe a year, maybe a few years. But overall, I think there was a lot of in and out, okay? A lot of inconsistency here due to certain factors. 6 of Wands here is clarified, Leo, by the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Emperor, and the Ace of Cups, Hanged Man. So the person that you were dealing with, this person actually, there might be an age difference between you and them. They actually, in the recent past, what I'm getting curious, what really attracted you was their energy. It could be their looks, it could be their personality here. I think that you and this person had a lot of conversations about like career, about success. You were dealing with someone who was famous, popular, or who worked in a place where there is something about like being well known. Okay, something about also government person, someone who maybe worked in a government, or someone, was some sort of an official here, like a blue collar suit and tie, I don't know. And if some of you Leos are going to tell me that was not the person I was dealing with, maybe my person was from this location, that's fine. I'm just getting like the energy very like, you know who you fall for, Leo. Okay, I don't have to say that. So in the past, a lot of you, I think you just realized that, I'm going to make a decision on my own and I'm going to move towards my career. So some of you took a turn towards a new career, towards a new path here. So in the present moment, because there has not been a closure, you are in this place of like deciding, okay, should I just bury this and should I just kind of let it go? Letting it go, right? And then you have the Judgment here, but you still are kind of like weighing your pros and cons in this situation. So let's clarify the Judgment for you, Leo. Okay, a lot of epiphanies. You are having some sort of an epiphany, some kind of an important realization and understanding. So the Judgment, Leo, is clarified by the 10 of Swords, the Hierophant here, Page of Cups, and the Justice. You could be dealing with the Libra, who actually seems to love you a lot. I think this person wants to make an offer to you, but again, there is a lot of healing that's happening. I think that one of the issues that happened between you and this person was commitment issues. That's one of the reasons why this relationship came to an end. Commitment issues here. Maybe you both were either married or you were planning to marry them, and there was a lack of commitment. Now, you have a lot of love here to offer this person. I think if you were to have the opportunity to give this person another chance, if you were the one to give them a chance, you most probably would give them that chance here. Okay, but of course with a different mindset, with a different approach, with a different energy here. So that's all different for you. But in the present moment with the 10 of Swords, you're definitely in this place of letting go of something here, clarified by the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and you have the Judgment again and the 4 of Wands. You still circle around and come back and you're like, I'm changing my mind and I want to see if me and this person can actually work it out. 3 of Pentacles, cooperation, collaboration, negotiation. The Judgment is here, so there is definitely a major realization about this connection that you have and you're not letting it go. My left ear is ringing, so there is a message here that's coming through. You have the Fool, So this is about a brand new beginning, okay? The brand new beginning here that's going to happen, I think it may lead to a lot of happiness and moving away from heartache. So the Fool is clarified by the Page of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Cups and the Temperance. You both got a lot of healing to do. Let's be honest about it. You both have a lot of healing to do, Leo, okay? And you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. I think has a lot to do also with healing, like the family dynamics. Some of you maybe grew up in a very dysfunctional family. Forgiving your parents could be significant. I'm also getting here forgiving each other, okay? Realizing that, you know, you and this person can still work things out together. Whatever happened between you and them, it doesn't have to be the defining factor. I think there is a story here about forgiveness, self-forgiveness, working through things, overcoming challenges. I am also getting here for many of you, this person could be watching you here. They might be watching what you are doing, what you are up to here. And you have trust issues when it comes to committing fully yourself to anybody, not just this person, Leo, but I think you might have lost faith and hope in a lot of people in life in general, especially Leos, us. Okay, we have the biggest heart in Zodiac. And when you trust the wrong people in general, you know what happens. So you're just being very careful and very observant. So in the future, it looks like you're starting to slowly open up your heart to the possibility with the King of Cups that, you know, this is something that may work out. This relationship may actually work out. And I'm going to move forward to this person. And I want to take a moment to thank John McGill. Thank you for that sprinkle last time, John. I really appreciate it. That was super kind of you. It was quite a huge sprinkle. So the King of Cups here in the future, Leo, is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. That's great. Three of Cups, awesome. Tower, and the Five of Wands. So Leo, transformation. You know what's transforming in your life? Your home life is transforming. Your home life, the way that you are seeing family, marriage, relationship, mega house, you know, I think there is a lot of transformation that's going to happen. That transformation it's what's going to bring you and them together. Tower moment is important for a reunion to happen. And this tower moment, a lot of people are scared of it because they're like, oh, it's scary. Something is going to end. What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? And things like that. No, you need to focus on the positive. You need to focus on the fact that, you know, even though this situation is ending, I'm looking for the best case scenario. Something here is going to work out for me. I don't have to fear of it. Ten of Pentacles. Marriage, commitment, money situation. I think a lot of you are going to find some kind of a common ground with this person to talk about it. Five of Wands and Five of Swords. You both have had that beef ever since, and whether there was a no contact, whether someone went quiet on you, it's been something that's been unresolved. And I think that you're manifesting a comeback here. I don't know if you're practicing the manifestation, whatever it is that you're doing, definitely something is cooking in the background, which is gonna allow you and this person to work it out together. A lot of you are dealing with somebody who's also quitting drinking, okay, or who is working towards, you know, maybe drinking less here. That could be a significant message. So Six of Swords, Leo, there is travel here happening. Also, you're moving forward. I think that a lot of you, like I said, since you're taking that break, you're coming back. Clarified by the thick, juicy Ace of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Wands, and the Hermit at the bottom. Okay, Virgo energy. So I see here a new opportunity here coming up. And, you know, that Ten of Wands, Leo, is you gotta let go of the past burdens. You know, where you are going, this is a new chapter. This is a new destination for you. There might be a lot of like other things from the past that maybe hold you back, you know, trauma and things like that. You may need to let go of whatever has been holding you back, whatever situation has been affecting you. I strongly feel like here that for a lot of you, whoever you were dealing with, like this person from the past, they had a lot of trauma too, and they had a lot of baggages with them too that affected their frequency, affected their choices and things like that. Knight of Wands, something about Egypt could be significant, by the way. So this person is headed towards your direction and you are headed towards them as well. And that looks like, you know, when you look at this imagery, that Knight of Wands, his knight is actually really hard. It's really hard up in the air. Okay, it's looking like straight shooter all the way up. So let's clarify that Knight of Wands here. You're letting go of the past is what you are doing, and you're having forgiveness here. Justice, okay, Libra energy, Libroski. So I'm saying, all right, some situation is going to be set right between you and them. Three of Swords, forgiveness. Like I said, whatever has happened, who didn't know why, it doesn't matter. This is about forgiveness. And the Two of Wands. Could be cultural differences, and you and this person may come from different backgrounds, races, and ethnicities. And the Moon, Cancer energy, dream state, the dream world. If you remember, I did a card meaning message a couple days ago. So this is a confirmation here again that Moon is representing the telepathy, the dream state, the dream world. Leo, the Two of Cups and the Lovers. So I'm saying this is what the dreams have been telling you. If you've been having very vivid dreams, lucid dreams, paying attention to the signs and synchronicities, Leo, they have been telling you all along, all this time with the Lovers. This person is yours. You are theirs. This is going to work out. Even though there has been a conflict. I don't know what kind of a beef this is, but it's being resolved here because love is way too powerful for you too. And you know, you and this person are headed towards the direction to resolve this conflict with the Three of Swords. Someone is ready either to apologize or they're ready to work it out with you here. And at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, Leo, Queen of Cups, Six of Cups, Chariot, Ace of Cups. So the return of this person, the return of the individual from the past, there is a lot of success stories on the channel. You may want to check them out. Sprinkle, sprinkle, it's 441 right now. 441 is going to be 444. By the time I'm finished with the reading. So I see here a new chapter here unfolding, Leo, and there is still a little bit of confusion and questions because also the Mercury retrograde is approaching, so that's bringing up a lot of like feelings and emotions. Okay, so let's clarify, let's get the advice here for you, Leo, and see what do you need to know. What is the advice? Oh wow, oh my God. The Justice, the Lovers, the Four of Wands. This is insanity. Justice, Libra energy is showing up very strongly. So I'm saying, okay? So Leo, this is really insane. This is really good. This is about a situation here being fair. Anytime I see the Justice here showing up in the readings, when there is a Five of Swords, that's a challenge. Or anywhere like Five of Wands, it means that something here is going to be set right. Justice, equality, peace is what's going to happen also between you and this person. You have the Lovers and the Four of Wands. Don't be surprised that you and this person actually do end up getting into some kind of a committed relationship here. Okay, there is the Lovers. I have to cover their frontal department, but this is about relationship. The advice here is with the Justice. Are you being fair to yourself, and are you maintaining your peace? Because, you know, justice also means peace, right? Libra energy, humanitarian energy here. So it is about, if you need to disconnect from a chaos and if you take a time out, you gotta do it. You know, you may have some internal conflicts within you, wondering, is this gonna happen? Blaming yourself. That is not gonna take you anywhere. You gotta change your frequency. You gotta start changing the way that you talk about yourself. And you know, I mentioned some time ago about the Hawaiian prayer. That's called Ho'oponopono, and that's very powerful. 4 phrases that you can constantly recite, and it changes your energy. It raises your frequency, and you forgive people. It says, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Okay, so this is about basically forgiving yourself, forgiving the other one, collectively, and saying thank you. Okay, I thank you, I love you. There's a vibration in that. I'm not saying be back with someone who was abusive, this and that, all that. Use your discernment. But what tools that I've been constantly giving you in those readings? I've been constantly talking about breath work, meditation, regulating your nervous system. I've been mentioning about this in my membership side, on the channel. Like, I'm telling you, you do the work and you're gonna enjoy, you're gonna see how things are gonna unfold for you, Leo. I'm giving you the tools that have worked for me miraculously. And another important thing that I want to mention is, ever since I really cut out like all the toxicity, negative stuff, sad songs, sad movies, toxic channelers, whatever, tarot readings, I don't know. You gotta choose 1 or 2 and just stick with it. If you're constantly bouncing back and forth from this person to that person and just getting all confused, where are you going and what are you doing? Because you're watching people or content that is constantly reaffirming your trauma 444 on the clock. You may need to be very careful what you are consuming, because that is like a spell on your life. You know what I mean? Everybody is against you. Nobody wants you to be happy. This person is this person is that. That's old news. We don't need that, okay? We need to talk about new things. We need to cultivate new emotions, new feelings. I've spent thousands of dollars and I've gone to Dr. Joe Dispenza's retreats. I've read his books. I've done his meditations, and I've come to realize that nothing and nobody changes until you change. Okay? People come in here, bring this person back, do this, do that. I'm like, girl, you need to regulate your nervous system. You need to feel good within yourself. You need to focus on you. And then everything is going to happen. Everything around you that you desire is going to happen, because your higher self knows what's best for you. So you got to choose yourself. You got to be very wise and very smart, okay? This is what I have for you, Leo. Thank you again for being here. I really appreciate all of my beautiful fellow Leos. Our season is coming up soon. Get ready, because Jupiter is entering into the sign of Leo at the end of this month until 2027. That's giving money. That's a different topic for a different day, okay? So comments below, thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Love you so much, Leo. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.